Hello, how's everybody doing? We are hanging out here. Sean's coming back. We lost our co-host.
Hey,
There he is.
hey, how you doing?
Got
It just threw me off out of nowhere. I don't know why.
yeah. Got Mr. Buff with us. Sean Keller, our co-host from Berks County Metal Detecting.
How you
And
doing?
JrzyRae Digs, Rachael from JrzyRae Digs.
Hey.
Appreciate everyone making it out. And is everyone staying warm out there?
Trying to.
Try. Oh yeah. Rachel's heater's broken right now.
Oh man, that sucks.
If I lived close, I would drop you some heaters off.
Oh, sorry. I got a few of them going.
Yeah.
On the plus side, my house is really well insulated, so.
Yeah. So everybody survived the week. Sean, did you get out at all last weekend? At all?
Last weekend.
Yeah.
I mean, I got out today. Last weekend I got out a little bit too. I think.
Oh, you did go out today.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I had I think I found what was it? I found that was last weekend. The seated dime, wasn't that last weekend?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think that was last weekend. I found a seated dime and a V nickel, a shield nickel, and a couple things like that.
That had been last, anyway, because you found that stuff before we did the live stream last weekend.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that might have been. Yeah, it might have been some
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Andy? Alan? And Rachel, you didn't go out at all?
No.
It's too cold. So me and Sean survived frostbite today. So and it was like 12 degrees when I got out there. It was insane. Luckily, I wasn't digging. I was just.
Yeah, I don't know what the wind chill was, but my thermometer said 20. My temperature thing all day.
Yeah. All right. Well, since I have you on, do you guys have any questions for her right off the bat that you feel like you want to ask?
I always like to ask.
No.
Are you talking to me or are you talking about the audience?
Sean, do you have a question for?
I do. What's your? I always ask everybody, what's your favorite find? It's always hard to state that, but your number one thing that stuck out to you the most. What would you say that would be?
I would have to say the shoe buckle because I'm not a real excitable person. I don't go all jumping up and down for stuff, And I was super excited when I found that, mostly because I wasn't expecting to. I had found an empty, like a small one, and I had found pieces of one, but I never thought I'd find a complete one, a big one.
Oh, okay,
that's a shoe buckle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only found the buckle frames. I haven't found a full one yet.
Yeah, I found a small frame, but somebody shared something recently, and I think it, we thought it was a shoe buckle because it's the right shape, but it's small.
Yeah.
Well, it may be a hat buckle.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Is it light in weight or is it heavy?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't held it in a while, but
yeah.
It's smaller, it's shaped the exact way, but the thing they posted, one of the pages, had examples of different types of buckles, and the one hat buckle, the fancy on the side of it was like identical to the little hat buckle or the little buckle I found. So I was like, that's probably a hat buckle.
Yeah. Yeah, I dug a couple like that. I didn't quite sure if it was a sash buckle, hat buckle,
And it could be a shoe buckle. I mean, they weren't all gigantic,
Yeah. Some of them finds it's like sometimes we may never get the exact answer on them.
Yeah, the person wearing it's been gone a while.
Yeah. What detector did you start with, and how long have you been detecting?
I've been detecting probably like 10 years or so.
Wow.
Not sure exactly how long, but at least that. I bought a Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. And that's what I started with.
Wow.
Same one I started with too.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And Alan, you had the Radio Shack, right? Radio Shack. That was a good detector, though, right? For the campground.
It's about the same as the Harbor Freight. It's honestly, it probably is the same thing. They just put a new name on it or something.
Yeah.
I found some pretty good things with the Tracker 4. I'm not, I still have it.
Yeah.
How about you go around those?
Yeah, I still have the Radio Shack one somewhere.
How about you go around those?
Charlie said Teresa the treasure hunter found a beautiful shoe buckle in Manatoni Creek. I was really surprised. Yeah, I actually found one of my shoe buckle frames in a creek, and Sean was there that day.
I
Remember
remember that. Yeah.
I unlike Rachel, I freak out.
You're like, oh my God, it's a shoe buckle.
Yeah, it's probably the most excited I got over. Yeah. I mean, I got a little excited over other things like big silvers and stuff like that, but I mean, like physically, really excited was probably that shoe buckle.
Yeah. So, on that note, what is on your bucket list that you feel like you would get like super excited if you found it?
Because I want one so bad, and I really think I should have found one by now. I want a Jersey Copper.
Oh yeah, New Jersey Copper.
If I found one of those, I definitely would probably dance around.
Yeah. Let's see. Now, I'll let the our 5 viewers know. At least that's what I see here. That we are going to be giving out some logo stickers at some point in the stream. You're going to get one from the Keystone History Hoarders, Berks County Metal Detecting, and JrzyRae Digs. I'll put an email in the comment box when we get close to the giveaway, and you can email me your mailing address if you win. Let's see. What actually got you involved with metal detecting?
The long short story is, I grew up on the Jersey beaches.
Right.
And the area I live in, there was actually a lot of pirate activity, New Jersey, New York, Long Island, when they would travel between, the Caribbean and here,
Yeah.
So when you grow up here, you hear about Captain Kidd, you hear about Blackbeard. They're the two biggest, more notorious ones, and buried pirate treasure. So I spent many summers, not just the summer, I would dig in the beach all year long, randomly dig craters looking for a pirate treasure,
Yeah.
And I would see the guys detecting on the beach, and I wanted one. My parents would never get me one. And then as I grew older, I got other interests along the way, but I never lost my interest in looking for like treasure. So I would go to antique shops, thrift stores, stuff like that. My grandfather had a stand at a flea market my whole life.
Oh,
I spent
wow.
a lot of time there. And hiking with my dad, we were always on the lookout for anything native artifacts, And then finally, right around Hurricane Sandy, one day I was like, no, I don't know why I haven't bought a detector yet. I'm going to buy one.
Yeah.
And then it just went from there.
Now, I noticed, on that note, I don't know if it was a couple of weeks ago or not, I noticed they were dredging somewhere. And I often think that seems like it could be almost as good as a hurricane coming up the coast, because they're pulling sand off the bottom and then they're dumping it on the beach and spreading it out. Do they do that a lot where you're, down on the Jersey coast there?
Yeah. I'm at the top of what's the North Jersey coastline, basically. I'm on the Raritan Bay near Sandy Hook.
Okay.
And where I'm at, it used to be a fishing beach. And they have since hang on, my dog. They have since filled it with sand to make it a bathing beach and attract people to swim there. And yeah, so they sucked all the sand off the bottom and shot it towards the shore.
Yeah.
You would think there would be tons of stuff in it, but it's not, because they definitely sieve it on its way out. Like,
Oh,
because
they
they don't
do.
want giant things and big
Uh,
jagged iron spikes showing up on the beach. So
I
I
wonder how
think
many.
when it goes to the
Imagine how
sieve, it
many.
catches a lot.
Imagine how many good finds they've found over the years with that machine.
Oh, probably a lot. If
Yeah.
they're even interested enough to go through what they've collected in the sieve.
Yeah.
If they're not
Um.
interested, I'll climb on the boat and go look.
Yeah. If you could detect with anyone in the world, who would it be?
In the
Do
world,
you have someone that you would love to detect with?
yeah, there's a
Anyone
few. I mean, I've
besides
already,
besides Sean and
Don't
me
come.
and
besides you guys, yeah. In the world, I would probably love to detect with Digger Dawn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, it's pretty fair to say that most of the people in America, I have an opportunity to detect with,
Yeah.
and us four here, we're not really all that far from each other.
No. I
But
think
like Dawn's over there in England across the Atlantic. So in the world, yeah, I think I would love to detect with Dawn Chip Chase.
Yeah.
She'd be a riot.
Yeah,
Even
she's
if you didn't
cool.
find anything.
She seems like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just saying something to Manny Diggs, I think yesterday. I said, we live in a pretty awesome area, as far as our, I feel like we're surrounded with a lot of great people in our hobby here.
Yeah.
And obviously we're spoiled with colonial relics and stuff. But so you've been at it 10 years now. What would your advice be to someone that's just getting into the hobby, like based off
Well,
of your experience?
first, the reason why I bought a bounty hunter was because I wasn't forking a lot of money out on a hobby I wasn't sure of yet.
Yeah.
I didn't want to invest a whole lot, and I knew the bounty hunters were pretty good.
Yeah.
I knew going into it that I'm going to be doing a lot of digging because I don't know, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I'm listening for noises and digging them.
Right.
And so I have taken a few new people. Most recently, a woman that lives across the street from one of my permissions, and I tell them, you're gonna dig a lot. You're gonna dig a lot of trash. I guess on her side, one bonus was she doesn't really watch any of us on YouTube, so she's not
Yeah.
like a little jaded by us all finding these wonderful things that you see in our videos, but you don't really see all the trash we find to get it. So she's not like expecting to go out and find gold rings and silver coins every swing.
Right.
But I tell them all, my advice is always, dig every time your machine tells you to, dig it all, get to learn your machine. Not how much money you spend, it's how well you know your machine.
Oh yeah.
And then
Definitely.
one of the other important things is when you swing low and slow and even.
Yeah.
And as close to the soil as you can get.
Yeah. I know. I forget. One day I looked up, I don't know, the most amazing metal detecting finds, and the one guy found something that was like super valuable and historical, and he just had a bounty hunter. It was literally his first time out, and he digs like a chalice or something, and it was like, so.
Hey, they all go beep.
Oh yeah.
And even the bounty hunter has, iron tone, and so it's basically all metal. And you got the two tones.
Yeah.
Dig it or don't. So I'm like, you got to dig it all. You're going to find a lot of trash, but all that trash is going to be worth it because you're going to find good things too.
Yeah. And I mean, I guess for myself, I found something pretty decent the first time I went out. or something that I liked. It was old toys, you know, and it got me hooked right away. You know,
Yeah.
I think sometimes it might be a little difficult if you go out and you're just kind of like finding trash. You know what I mean? I don't know because I got lucky, you know, with
Yeah,
digging
well,
some old
you
toys.
gotta, you know, when somebody new is asking and they're asking for the best machine, people should be giving the advice too. It's like you really need to find a good spot too. You know, practice in your yard, but you know, practice your cutting a plug.
Oh
But
yeah,
you know, try to, you know, do a little research. You know, like try to research first. You got to find out where you can detect if you don't
yep,
have permissions,
Yeah.
where you're allowed to. And yeah, it's also location, definitely. I mean, but there's days I go out for 6, 8 hours and I don't find anything, you know, except for trash.
yeah,
So it's gonna happen.
oh yeah. Dave Will Trout. Hey Dave, it's been a while. Thanks for joining us. He said he still have my first Bounty Hunter 505, and I use it as my primary backup. 20 years old.
That was the second machine I bought was a Pioneer 505.
Wow. Yeah, I think I started. Nanny Diggs had got a Fisher off of my brother and was kind of like a family detector. Had no VDI, no nothing. Just went off the sound, but we found some good stuff. Um, what is
Yeah, I
the
tell them
correct?
that too. They should go by tone more than depending on the VDI. The
Yeah.
VDI should come second. Like hear the tone,
Oh yeah.
then look at the numbers. You know, so
Yeah. I'm actually grateful I learned on that machine because that's how it is. It's so used to listening to sound, you
right.
know. All right, so let's we're gonna give away, what do we got here? 10 people here. Let's see. Want to give away our first sticker?
Sure.
If I can do it without I gotta get to the YouTube. Alan, do you have any questions for Rachel while I'm getting this going here? Any-
Oh, what's your favorite place to detect?
I mean, type of place or where I go right now, so you can all go where I go.
Favorite type of
Yeah.
place?
Tell
Type
us
of place.
exactly
I,
where it's
I
at.
prefer the woods. You know, I like most people that live along the shore. I started on the beach, and I didn't really care for it. And then I moved on to like you know public parks, county parks, open fields, and the parks. You know, uh, then I moved into the woods, which are a lot less detected. That was the main reason why I went in past the trails, you know, and looking for areas because I knew most of the old timers probably never went into the woods. They mostly in this area would have stayed on the beach or in the open field, you know. So I prefer the woods first and then probably fields second.
Yeah, I feel the same way, honestly, too. I like the wood. All my great finds were in the woods as well.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
most everybody in here started with a bounty hunter.
yeah. Bounty, yeah, we got Digging Canuck. Let's see here. I gotta take myself out.
You know, they're great. The bounty hunters are great. They're not expensive. They're pretty sturdy machines. I mean, you can't. It's really hard to destroy one. You know, like I've gotten angry many times at my machine.
Oh yeah.
But no, I didn't. But you know, and I think they're really good to learn on because you're depending on the tones of that machine, and you start noticing the little nuances. Like you know, the aluminum can is way louder than a silver, even though you didn't turn the volume up. And you know, it seemed like on my AT Pro too, when I go over a shotgun shell, there's a little tiny jump in it. So instead of just beep, it's like beep beep, you know, but there's no break. So you start learning the little nuances of the tones, even though they're only 2.
Is that what you use now at AT Pro?
I use the AT Pro on the Knox 800, and my Simplex is sitting there getting dusty.
Okay. So do you prefer the Knox over the?
I'm making I had the 600, and I wanted to upgrade to the 800.
Okay.
I used to only use the Knox on the beach, like beach hunts or detecting on the beach with friends at night. You know, it's not because the AT Pro is a little chatty on the beach.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And so I would take the Knox on the beach, but now I'm trying to really I don't bring my AT Pro as much because I will go, take both, but I'll end up using my AT Pro in the end. And I want to give myself more time on the 800, and I do like the 800, and I want to be able to know it as well as I know my AT Pro.
How long have you been using your 800?
I just upgraded maybe 6 months ago, 4
Yeah.
months ago. Yeah, I had the 600 for a couple of years.
Right.
I would only use it if I took somebody detecting with me. I give them the AT Pro because that's a little more beginner friendly than the Knox is.
Oh yeah. Yep. Turn on, ground balance, and go.
Yeah. So I would give them that, and I would use the Knox. And so I had some time on the 600, but I really want to put a lot of more effort on the 800 than I have.
Right. All right. Let's shoot out our first sticker here. Please make sure you want to double check my list, and if I missed anyone, let me know. We don't have too many. The odds are looking good for these winners here.
Let me see.
Phil's in there.
That looks right.
Dennis.
Somebody just came in.
David Trout.
Yeah. You have Phil Bortner. Yeah, that looks right.
Looking good?
Yeah.
All right. Well, one of these lucky. Let's do. Oh, sorry. We'll do 30 seconds because it's a little bit of a shorter race. Is that too short, or you guys want a longer race?
No, that's good. You only got 10 people in it. Oh, hey.
Uh-oh. We get
You didn't
someone.
party, right? Yeah, Jesse Hardy.
No, that's all right. Let's see if I can do this without. Let me see if I can do this without having to do it all over again.
You shouldn't have to get it.
I'm pretty good at this now. Watch out.
That was pretty fast.
I know. Well, it had taken me that 25-minute live feed to get it right that one time, so I got to make up for all that time. All right. I think we're good now, right?
Yeah.
All right. 30-second race. Set. All right. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully I hit the right. Yeah. Okay. You ready? Do this. Can you hear it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Who's got the fastest camel? Oh. Hey, Shala. This girl's curls. I missed you. I'll have to put you in the next one.
Oh, look at her. He's pulling up.
Come on, Charlie.
Yeah, looks that way.
Charles Harley won. He won logo stickers. I think I have his address already. I'll shoot it out to you guys.
Yeah, I have it too, I believe.
Awesome.
All right.
Congratulations. Heritage Relic Hunters.
Anybody have one? Thank you.
All right.
He's got some candy.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get it. We're gonna get into some finds here. All right.
Sounds good.
And so let's talk about this one. Where did
Yep,
you find it? Do you remember like what your memories were connected with it?
Yeah, that's a permission I have in the town I deliver in. She started as a no and became a yes. And I found that the property has a mid 1700s house, a building that had been the original library in the area and then became a
Okay.
church. It also comes around to it's like a corner, but she doesn't own the corner part, so she owns behind it. So it goes from one street to the other, like a long stretch. And
Okay.
on the other side, where she lives, there's a house next to her on the property that was built in 1820 or something, and that was right next to the house. And it was hard to find it because there's power lines right there. So
Yeah.
I was really shocked to find it.
And what machine were you using when you found that?
AT Pro.
AT Pro. And what VDI was that?
So I got 85.
85. Okay.
Yeah.
And is that your first one?
My first barber, yeah.
Your first barber? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome. I don't have a Barber Quarter yet. I have a couple of Barber Dimes, but that and seated, I can't find seated anywhere. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's my favorite quarter right now.
And is this
that's a Barber Dime I found in my backyard. That was the very first signal. Andy Savage had that New Year's challenge.
Yeah.
You know, your first diggable signal on New Year's Day sets the tone for your year. And it was raining. And so I went in my backyard. I'm like, well, I'll set the tone for my year with some trash, you know. And my house was built in 86. So I didn't really expect anything old back there. But that was the first signal, the first diggable signal. And that was in my backyard, about a foot out from my basement.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then I went out 2 days later and found like 40 pennies. None of them old. They're all
Any
modern.
Wheaties? Wheaties? No.
No Wheaties.
Oh man.
Wheaties. So does your house, is that predate your house or is it
Yeah,
around?
my house was built in 1986. That's 1903 or something.
Yeah. And that's pretty neat. I think that happened to Buff because he's in like a kind of a newer development.
Mhm.
You want to tell him what?
Yeah, mine was built in like 82 or something like that, somewhere around there. And I found a couple teens pennies and a silver war nickel
Yeah.
in the yard. So I think the one was like a 1916, the penny, the wheat penny. I think it was a 16.
Yeah.
And there's no, it must be where they brought fill in or something, because there's no home sites on old maps or anything like that. So no clue.
I often think about the fill, the fill dirt.
Yeah.
With these developments, like where they got it at, and
That's
I mean,
There was an old,
you'll hear people say, especially in videos sometimes, well, it's all fill there, and now you got to think about the age of that fill. If it's modern fill, like today's fill, yeah, it's clean.
yeah.
It is clean. But the older fill, 40, 50, 60 years old, when they filled it back then, they didn't really clean it.
Yeah.
Somebody somewhere was tearing down a house, so they just took all that dirt. Somebody else bought it and filled in your yard with it. There was no cleaning it. So
Yeah, I found an old
stuff.
I got an old makeup compact out of the yard too. So
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the. Ooh, is this a spell?
That right there is out of the same yard I found that Barber Quarter.
Wow.
She called me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, she called me not long ago, and she asked me if I could locate a a lost ring, and she told me I could keep anything I find if I, looking for it while looking for it. Well, the first time I went out, I didn't find it. I was out there for a couple hours with somebody else, and we didn't find it. I wasn't doing any digging, and I actually gave her the machine too, and I gave her the AT Pro without headphones, and she was running around listening for all the high tones, and anything she could find on the surface is what she was looking for. And she found a match safe that had like a Indian motif on it. It was really cool, like just sitting on the surface of her yard, and it's over 100 years old.
All right.
And then so I went back a week later, and I'm like, well, you know what? I'm going to look for it again, but this time I'm digging stuff. I heard a lot of nice tones that were deeper than the ring should have been. So I found these three. One's an 1835 cap bus half dime.
It's awesome.
1892 Barber Dime,
Whoa.
with this being exceeded by a year. And 1920.
That's a good coin now.
Yeah.
The 1892.
Yeah.
I mean, it don't look that bad. It's probably it's for sure at least a $50 coin for sure.
Yeah, it's
I've been looking for one for a typeset, and it's they're expensive. The 1892.
They weren't that far from each other. They were inches from each other.
Wow. That's incredible.
That's the second 1835 half dime I found.
Whew. So you have two of them.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Now, was that your best, like, quote unquote spill you ever had?
No.
As far as coins, no? That's awesome.
But my spills always seem to have three.
Oh, that's okay. Mine have one typically, but were these found together?
They were found in the same field.
Okay.
Well, that's awesome.
What's the one on the right there? Is that Kenny?
That's a British penny.
Or British? Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And a largie.
Yeah, that's just some good detail on there.
Yeah, that largie came out real nice.
Now, what do you typically do with your coins, if you don't mind us asking?
What do you mean? Cleaning?
Yeah.
Those I didn't really have to do much to. They came out really nice. There's not a lot of fertilizer in that field, I guess.
Yeah.
My silvers, I mean, I just, get the dirt off, basically. I like the toning when they're toned. The coppers, I'll toothpick and stuff. I found one recently. I don't know what it is yet, and I've put it in the ugly box. So I'm close to identifying it. So it might be probably an 1800s halfpenny. Don't know yet.
Oh, wow.
So I got a couple of letters on it that I'm able to make out, so I just need to work on it more.
Yeah.
What did you say the one on the right was made of? The copper?
Right? Yeah, they're both copper.
Oh, they're copper. Okay.
JBP Hobbyist is in the chat. Thank you for joining.
JBP and Patty Disharoon.
Patty Disharoon.
Yeah, Disharoon. All right. What do we have here?
Still not entirely sure, but I think it is a bell.
Is it?
I found it the same day. I think I found it the same day I found those three silvers.
All right.
Or the next trip out. I'm not sure, but it wasn't that deep. Right next to the 1800s house on her property, like literally right next door, was a school. And on the historic aerials, it was actually still there in 1931. They tore the schoolhouse down, and they brought in another home that was old from the 1800s and put it on top of the same foundation.
Wow.
So in this yard behind the 1800s house and behind that house would have been where the school children played and stuff. So this was real close to that schoolhouse. So it may have been maybe the teacher's desk bell. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Does it have a longer handle on it?
No. And it doesn't push down either. It's solid.
It's just short. And does it have anything on the inside? Like,
Yeah, but it's still rusted. I have to get a clean
okay.
one.
So it seems like it would be like a little bell then for sure.
Yeah, a big bell.
Yeah. I mean,
Big
oh
bell.
yeah. I mean, it is the size of your hand. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's pretty awesome.
I like the design around the outside. That's cool.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what at first. I mean, it looked like a UFO when I first saw it because it went sideways.
And that probably came up as high as your machine could go.
Yeah, it was almost overloading. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting finding that.
Ooh, that is beautiful. Is that silver?
Yes, it is.
That's awesome.
Oh,
And is
nice.
that ruby in there?
It's a bloodstone.
Oh, bloodstone. Okay. I'm not good with stones, by the way.
Yeah, I think it has diamond chips around the outside, or little diamonds around the outside of it. But that's that is the same property as that bell and the silvers and the Barber Quarter. Like I was looking for that ring
Right.
when I found those 3 silvers and the bell. I was looking for that ring. And her daughter had been playing with the dog, and for some reason the girls now are wearing the rings down here. I don't know.
Really?
But she was throwing a stick or toys with the dog, and the ring just went beep. And so she called me frantic, wanting me to help her find it if I could find it. And so, like I said, it took 3 2-hour trips
Okay.
to find it, and I found it on my way back to the car. On the last day, I was like, well, I'm just going to go across the backyard.
Right.
And it was there. And probably good timing because it was just working its way into the dirt.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's probably around 150 years old. It's an heirloom ring.
Wow.
Wow. That's
It was
crazy.
given to her as an inheritance. And if anybody wants to know whose ring it was, they'd have to watch that video, Trippy Tripper Silver and a Lost Ring.
There you
Because it
go.
does say who owned it.
Oh, okay.
All right. That yeah, if you want to, put that title in the chat, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Now-
to check that out right after this too.
See,
I'm curious.
that's part of why I really love this hobby is the fact that we're kind of like superheroes in a way, right? We
Yeah,
could like,
sometimes.
bring back, these sentimental items, and I've gone on a few ring recoveries. The one, unfortunately, I couldn't even. I always attempt to go out and help, but the one I went to, it was the back of the guy's yard was literally nothing but boulders. And I couldn't even use my metal detector. So basically, I had to reach down in between rocks with the pinpointer to see if I could get any sort of signal from that. It was just, I mean, I spent hours there trying to help the guy. And it was tough walking away, and not being able to help him. But do you do ring recoveries or do they kind of just happen?
That one kind of just happened. I mean, my brother-in-law lost a tie clip his mother had left him at my niece's wedding on the beach. He asked me if I could find that, and I ended up finding it. I was surprised.
That's
So
awesome.
that's my second recovery that I've been asked to find and I found. I don't get asked that often.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll usually when we work on like home permissions and stuff, we'll let them know about sentimental items and all that stuff. And, obviously anything related to the property and, because some of those things, they obviously they mean more to the homeowner than for us. So it's just amazing feeling to be able to do that. That's a beautiful ring too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice. It's bigger than that picture looks. I mean,
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I had someone lose a ring on Facebook, and they posted on Facebook at a sledding. They were sledding, and I tried to go there and find it. I spent 3 hours, and I just couldn't find it. And then here the snow melted. They found it laying in the parking lot. All that effort.
You should. Yeah. You should have started detecting the parking lot. No. You'll be out in the road, stopping traffic. Woo! That's a beauty.
Yeah, that's my first seated dime. I found that in a field.
Wow. I need seated. Maybe this year will be the year I get seated.
Did you never get seated yet?
No, Sean.
Really?
It's a sensitive subject. Stop bringing it up now. All right. You got lucky, Sean, and found seated.
Did.
Right?
I did. I was waiting for it. I knew it was going to happen one day. It had to.
Yeah.
Your time will come.
Hey, Mike's in the house from Great Finds.
Hey, Mike.
Thank you for joining us. My time will come. Me and Buff. I don't think we have seated yet, do we?
Nope.
Man.
I bought mine.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, you saw that. I was going to pull a fast one on you for that big buffalo.
I remember that video. I do.
Oh, yeah. Did you see that, Rachael, at all? One day so Mr. Buff got his name because he found a lot of buffalo nickels when we went out. So one time I was out at a thrift store and I found one of them gigantic buffalo nickels. The big oversized coins. And I hit it really well when we were out in a cornfield the one day. And I'm like, man, you got to come dig this up. This is amazing signal. And it was
like a can.
Yeah. You still went after it though. And it was the big nickel. He knew
it
was
wasn't for you telling me, I would have let it go. Dig that. All right, whatever.
Peer pressure gets you every time.
That's right. I guess really I should dig those though. You never know.
See?
A lot of times I won't.
It could be an oversized coin.
Yeah.
All them cans, and that one could be an oversized
That's right.
What do we have here?
I was in this field that was full of junk. That I have a video where I said I was showing it all, keeping it real.
Yeah.
And this is what I found the day before. And that's a mid-1800s lock. I forget what kind of lock it's called now, but it's a hinge.
Okay. They call that a smokehouse lock?
The style of the lock.
The style of it. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Yale.
Oh, okay.
And then a weedy button, and then a little flat button, and then that's all brass shotgun shell. That's the brass casing.
Oh, I never dug one like that.
I never did either, and I chucked that till I realized I was watching somebody else's video and they were excited. I was like, oh.
Is that like 1800s, 1900s?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Because they had paper, so that's why we always find just the headstand.
Yeah.
The paper stuffed in there where they had the red paper? Or is that... I know certain age shotgun shells are made out of paper at the end. Like at the top, they have paper.
Yeah, way back, they used to be... It was like paper wrapped as opposed to being either the pure brass or the plastic.
Oh, okay.
We've found pieces of the full brass, but a lot of times the ends are eroded off. They're just so gone that it's just like half of it or whatever. They're not nice like that one.
Yeah, that's why I took a picture of it, because I was like, well, I know I've never dug one like that. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I've never seen one that was full like that. I mean, I've dug ones that were, like I said, they'll be 2-3 inches, but not, well, no, not 2-3 inches, because that would be the whole thing. But, I've dug ones that were like, inch and a half or whatever. Yeah, and it all broken up on the ends, but that's cool.
It's fired, so
yeah, that's awesome. Now that button, was that a flatty or was that two-piece?
Yeah, it was a flatty, but it wasn't small. It was a little bigger than that penny.
Yeah, that's a nice size button there.
Yeah.
Do you prefer relics or coins or?
I like relics because I mean I like the old coins, obviously, but I just wonder if that person missed that large cent when they dropped it, because
Oh
we don't
yeah.
make a penny if we drop it.
Well,
But
yeah. I mean, yeah. I see what you're saying. Also, like what the value was to them back then.
no, it was that large cent was worth way more than our
So,
pennies, definitely.
yeah.
And
Right.
but with the relics, it's kind of like, not so much that shotgun shell, obviously, but like that button. Did he lose it while he was hunting? Did he, was she hanging the clothes on the line and it popped off, and then she yelled at him for losing his button when she noticed?
Right.
There's stories behind all that. Who was the last person to touch that button? Who wore it?
Yeah.
And this, the time period, what was it like? And, so it just makes me think. So I like relics.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's why, I mean, hey, sometimes I'll get a little bit like emotional about things because I mean, inside I'm not crying like
Yeah,
crazy
no.
here on film, but when I turn the film off, no.
Yeah,
But
like
I get,
a fancy dandy button. They paid money for that button.
yeah.
How did she feel when she lost it? Or what? Like who wore it? Who was it for? Because the rest of their buttons would have been plain, but that one was a special button. Like they paid a little more for it.
Yeah. And I think that's why they fashioned coins and stuff into buttons and stuff too.
Yeah.
Maybe either the price wasn't that much different, or it was just available, or I mean, could you imagine if we would do that today? I mean, I've like I got zinc pennies holding my pants on and stuff. Like
They wouldn't last long though. They're zinc.
yeah. Well, yeah, the zinc. I got to go.
One time and that penny's gone.
What is it? 1982 and older.
Yeah.
So now
Charlie, sorry. Charlie Harley asked if there's any mint marks on that dime you found. I'm not sure which one.
I should have asked that.
Which dime?
The Barber, the 1892.
I don't
Right
know.
there.
I don't think I have it in here with me.
Is the mint mark would be on the back, correct?
Yes. At the bottom.
CC Carson City. I'm not sure if he's.
Ooh,
If it is Carson City,
that's a Carson City. You got some money right there.
If you got a Carson City, Alan's he's gonna offer you a lot of money for it.
I don't know about that, but
oh, Charles
I haven't
Harley
heard Carson City yet.
Charles Harley said they were all 1876.
Which coin's he talking about? Is he talking about the Barber or the other one?
What's that? Carson's?
The Barber. Or no, I'm sorry. The seated.
The seated. It's the seated, right?
He's talking about the seated. I'm on the wrong.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, the seated? Oh, I don't have that in here with me.
So then that would be if that's what Charlie Harley's saying, then it would be Carson City if it's 1876.
Not necessarily, no.
Yeah, that looks in pretty good condition too. For you see a lot of detail on that.
Yeah, like all the lines in the shield.
Yeah.
And all that. I found it. I did find a Mercury Dime once that was like literally almost mint.
Oh, nice.
Did you find? I think it's all right. So Mike, Great Find said, I think it's cool to think about something laying there all them years as the world changes and evolved. Definitely.
Oh,
yeah, how many people walked over it, and
and all the things that have happened. Yeah. All right, let's go back this way. What do we have next? Actually, let's give away our second sticker here, quick.
Yeah, you should have that picture of the other silver spill in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue that after the.
We're doing a second round of stickers, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do a second round of stickers. I have to put the email in the chat here. Alan, are you able to? Oh, you're on your phone. Never mind. Keystone History. Hoarders.
Yeah, I can't comment stuff and whatnot while I'm on the phone, unfortunately.
Our first winner, Charles Harley, I already know his address. So anyone that wins after Charles Harley, unless he wins all of them, please email us at keystonehistoryhoarders@gmail.com. Your mailing address. Please do not put it in the comments. And we will get the stickers out to you. And I'm also going to give away a silver dime. Let's get it over here.
Wow.
Refresh that. Computer's running a little slow tonight. I think there's a lot of people at home on their computers. I'm sorry. And then we will. Oops. Oh, is that Mr. Buff? This is not cooperating again. Edit names. Oh, I guess I could have just reused that. Take me out. Jersey, great finds in there. Okay. All right, let's check this list here. Let me know if we need to add somebody.
Jeannie Patterson.
Jeannie.
You could put a JBP.
APP?
JBP.
It's a J. Yeah.
Oh, oh, jeez. I'm all over the place here. JBP, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else?
Phil Bortner, I think he was in.
Phil?
Yeah, Phil was in there, I think.
B? Oh, I can't spell, by the way. Phil, your font's in there.
Yeah, BORTNER.
Anybody else?
I'm looking.
Patty.
Let's see. Hardy. Alan Hendricks.
Yeah, you need to add Alan.
Yeah, Alan.
Alan. Or Hendricks. Sorry. I always
Oh, this girl curls.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What is it? Sorry. Phil. I'll put girl curls.
Oh, Delaware County Diggers just popped in.
Really?
Yeah. Welcome.
Delaware County Diggers. Chris Altman's not here, is he? Because he wins all the time. No. He's not allowed in this one. We're gonna put Dennis in there at all. Is he still here?
He said he had to cut out. He cut out earlier, but I'm not sure. I don't think he's in here.
All right. So anybody else that's new or I need to update here. Addie. Are we good?
Looks like.
All right. We'll do a 30-second race here for number 2 logo. All right. Let's rock and roll. Sounds like a movie soundtrack. Kind of. Oh, girl curls up in the front.
Somebody's coming back.
Can they hold the lead? Oh, and she did.
Yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Nice.
Sweet. All right. Girl curls.
Congrats.
Girls, congratulations. You got some stickers. All right. Yeah, back here. Okay. That's good. Wow. I see a real in there.
Yeah, there's 2 reals.
Oh, this
And on
one
your
here's
left, yeah, it's
hard to
a thick real. That one
Nice.
was 1785,
Okay.
and then that's 1805.
1805. Are they Mexican mint? Do you know?
Yeah, yeah. And then on the left, that's an 1835 cap bus half dime.
Whew.
Oh, see, that's all. I never seen one like that. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Now, were these all found at the same day?
Yeah, within inches each other.
That is awesome. That would be like probably the best day I ever had out right there. Now, what is your oldest coin to date?
I
Like
don't know, probably one of the reals.
one of these reals. Okay.
No, I mean I have other reals.
Oh, you have other. Okay. How many reals total do you have?
I think I found about 4 or 5 half reals and one real.
Wow. Sheesh. That's a good.
They're
How
all-
many reals do you have, Sean?
0.
I got you back for the seated. No.
Yeah, that's pretty good, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's my newest half real is that 1805. All the others are 1700s.
Yeah.
I have found a KG2 and a KG3, but I don't know what the years were on them.
Right. Do you have a sticker on you at all?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sean, do you want to show the stickers? I forgot to add. So the sticker winners, these will be your stickers. You're gonna get pretty awesome
Oh, it's upside down. It's hard
stickers.
I'm gonna
It's
send.
it's upside down, so all the treasure can fall out of that chest there.
Yeah, I'm gonna send 2 stickers because I got 2 colors, so I'll just send 2 to everybody who won.
Yeah, I'm sending 2 because I got a tiny.
Hey, I never got a green one. I want a green one. Oh, you got 2. You know what? I got to get small ones made because they're cool to go on like the shovels and stuff.
I got medium too. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I got
That's
3
awesome.
sizes.
Mike from Grapevine says my oldest was the 1794 Capped Liberty from the Real Farm. That's when he came out to metal detect with us.
Yeah, nice.
Wow.
So I was happy to be there in that moment. That's something else I enjoy. Like I would go out detecting by myself kind of in the beginning, but I found, at least for myself, that sometimes being with someone to share a moment like that, it makes it a little bit more special, I guess, at least for me. And, you know, I was glad to be there with Mike, found his oldest coin. I was there with Mr. Buff when he found his oldest coin. And I don't know, I just felt like it was awesome to be able to share that time. What are we at? Norton Numismatics here.
This here is a 1780 half real I just found recently.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I can't get closer to the camera
Yeah.
because then you won't see it at all because it's dark.
Yeah,
I could see his nose. You could see the nose.
Yeah.
that's awesome.
It's actually a pretty thick one for a half real. So it's not paper thin like they usually are.
Yeah.
But that's my newest. That's the most recent one I found.
All right.
Yeah, I still
right.
have yet to get one.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to get on that Real Farm and we'll see what happens. No.
Yeah.
I do have that largie, that nice detail largie I actually had sitting here too. So let me pull my light closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's in good shape on both sides. It's a little wavy in the back, but
Oh, okay. That's awesome. All
yeah,
right.
it's one of the nicest condition I've ever found.
Yeah. Now, let's see what we have here. Oh, that's okay. Here's this is the last photo I have, and this is the JrzyRae Digs logo, right?
Yep.
For your YouTube.
Who drew that up? That's pretty cool.
I went to my goddaughter's little birthday party a few years back, and usually I'm the face painter,
Yeah.
and that year I got the year off, and I didn't have to face paint. She had a caricature person there, so she did a caricature of me. I know I'm not saying the word right, but What I had
Yeah,
to do.
I think you're right.
has a lot of
That's pretty
syllables. It's a little hard to get around.
That's pretty awesome.
Caricature. Yeah.
Yeah, I do like
Character.
that. That's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I took the I was wearing my aqua chigger hat, Chig's Army. So she had drawn me exactly how I was sitting there, and so I took the Chig's Army off the hat and then the body off. I just wanted my face. And that and went from there.
That's awesome.
Pat made these for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he does a great job on stickers. And he's a lot cheaper than Sticker Mule.
Yeah, who's that now
Sticker
again?
Mule.
I didn't hear you.
Park
Sticker
Rat Pat.
Mule.
Okay.
Park Rat Metal Detecting.
Okay.
I was
Yeah, I
looking
heard
to see if I had the caricature around, but let me see if it's over here. So you can see the original.
Okay. Hey, Alan, can you hear me?
I don't know where it
Mr.
is
Bob.
right now.
Berks County Metal Detecting. There we go. All right. Well, I wanted to. Do you have any more questions, Sean, for Rachael at all?
Trying to think. You put it on the spot.
Yeah. Hurry up! You got 20 seconds. No. Park Rat Pat makes good stickers. He did Drew's Naughty Dog stickers.
He does great work. I mean, he'll
Yeah.
work with you on the logo, everything.
So
Yeah,
you mainly hunt New Jersey then, or where do you from?
Yeah. I mean, like I'll travel to anybody.
Yeah.
My calls have been like, I'll travel down there. You don't gotta come up here.
Yeah.
Because I'm a bit of a distance from Great Finds. Yeah, most of my detecting is here in
Okay.
Jersey.
All right. Did you ever? Sorry.
What did that Rachael ring up? I'm just curious.
The one I just showed you, the one I just found.
Yeah, did they all ring up about the same, or were they?
They ring up like in between a dime and a penny.
Okay.
Like they're not super high because I guess they're so thin, and they're not real big, And
No.
so they ring up, like on the AT Pro about like 81. Matter of fact, I dug the one Rachael. I thought it was a penny because it came in a solid 81.
I think Alan Hedricks is asking a question about
My favorite beach find.
The logo guy. Does he have a website where you get your logo?
He is Park Rat Metal Detecting. That's his YouTube channel.
Park Rat Metal Detecting, and he probably puts the information somewhere in his YouTube.
Yeah, he has an about section. You could link him to his Facebook, I believe. I mean, I can't give out like people's personal stuff, but
personal life.
His
yeah.
name is Patrick Stover. So, but I think he has a link on his YouTube page. Alan Hendricks, you could just friend me, and I'll send him to you. Friend me on Facebook. And Mike asked me, have I ever tried beach detecting ever? So he wasn't here in the beginning when I said I started on the beach with a bounty hunter. I do detect on the beach. I don't have any favorite beach find because honestly, I find a lot of bottle caps and modern change. I found one tungsten ring, and one ate up old chintzy, cheapo ring. But I don't go to the beach that often. I go beach hunting at night with friends in the summer, maybe after a storm, because I'm really am into the older stuff.
All right, let's do our last giveaway, and then I want to share your channels with the viewers then. So, Alan, you can't get in this one. I'm gonna give away. Just gonna
Hey, Mike,
give away a little silver Roosevelt dime, just to have a little appreciation for you guys tuning in.
I have a
It's not
silver.
much, but it's silver. Are you giving away some silver?
Yeah, I have a 1961 dime I'll give away.
Oh, that's
man,
awesome! All right.
You know what? Now you're making me break out the silver.
Now you're making him feel bad.
I'll break out.
Hey, we'll just take that necklace you got there. And...
Oh no, this is I won this. Rob Colley, he makes these, and I won that in a giveaway.
Yeah.
It's cut out.
Those, yeah.
It's a cutout Indian head dipped in silver, and then it's kind of neat. But
2 silver.
No, make it 3. I'll throw a silver Merc in there. I'm not sure what year. I have to go down and look, but it'll just be a silver Merc.
All right, 3 silver dimes we're gonna give away. The one lucky winner.
Oh, this is
3 silver dimes. Oh, hold on. Let me enter into this then. No. All right, I'm gonna share this screen and then we'll go over the names. We got Digging Canuck, GR8 Finds, Heritage Relic Hunters, Jesse Hardy, Patty Disharoon, JBP, Phil B, Alan Hedricks, Girl Curls, Delaware County Diggers.
And then you got to do Norton Mrs. Just do Norton.
Oh, that's actually Mr. Buff.
Oh, is it?
He's actually starting his own channel, so we'll eventually advertise that for him. He's into coins. He wants to do his own side thing, so we'll.
Cool.
He's signed in under a different name.
Well, this is coins. Let Mr. Buff be in on it to win.
Buffy.
He said, "Yeah, let me in."
All right. So it's Norton. I need a dictionary.
Numismatic. Numismatic.
Did I spell that right?
Close enough.
Yeah, that's good enough for me, right? Anyone else? We got.
Can you scroll up a little bit? Oh, you got Phil B. Okay.
We got Phil Norton.
You have Digging Canuck.
Digging Canuck is in there.
Okay, I got you. You can see it.
Okay.
Yep, it looks like everybody.
Pretty good. Okay. Done. All right, this is for 3 silver dimes. Thank you all for joining us. We appreciate it. We're going to do this one for 60 seconds just to make you wait a little bit longer.
You're going to be a pro at the online stopwatch.
Yeah, by the way, I want to thank Rachael now that we're live together because she has helped me tremendously with this live stream. And thank you, Sean, for being my co-host.
Oh, you're welcome.
We're all learning together and having fun, and we get to hang out together, kind of. We're social distancing. So. All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone, for the silver. Go, go, go.
Charles, I think you're the only one that can hear it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How's that? Jamming.
Yeah.
My cats are even dancing.
Phil said you guys are rocking.
JBP in the lead. Oh, GR8 Finds holding the lead.
Ooh.
Oh, Delaware County Diggers coming from the back.
Oh, no.
Oh, it's going to be a close one.
Alan Hendricks. Ooh, Liz King coming up behind.
That was exciting.
That was intense.
Yeah, that was.
Good race.
I want to go to the horse track now.
Liz.
Go to the horse track, start betting on some horses.
So who won? Digging Canuck?
Digging
Digging
Canuck,
Canuck.
yeah.
Yeah, when you send her diamond or stickers, tape the dime in place and use an international sticker. Stamp. International
There
stamp.
it is. Digging Canuck, Delaware County Diggers, runner up, and Alan Hendricks in third.
Good job.
Right.
Congratulations.
That's awesome. All right. Now, I wanted to share my co-host's YouTube channel. Just got started not too long ago. Berks County Metal Detecting. If you don't mind, head on over there and show them some love. And our awesome guest tonight, Rachael's page, YouTube channel, sorry. JrzyRae Digs.
Actually, that featured video is the one to find out who owned that ring.
Right
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, there it is.
So if you guys want to see that ring, Doug, head on over to her channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell, give her some likes, and check this video out and check out the other videos. That is awesome. Appreciate everyone tuning in. And Digging Canuck, please email us at keystonehistoryhoarders@gmail.com, your mailing address, and I'll share it, and we'll get all the stickers out and the silver dimes. And I appreciate everyone again. I hope you have an awesome week. I do have to announce that next Saturday, I'm not going to be able to do a live stream. Maybe we can get someone else to cover, or we'll just skip over to the 29th. But next Saturday, my day is full and I won't be around. So anyway, I appreciate you hanging with us, Rachael. And,
Well, thanks for having me.
It's awesome, like looking over those finds and just going through, the background on stuff like that. That's awesome. You got a lot of great finds for sure.
Yeah,
awesome. 10 years, that's some good experience too.
Oh yeah.
So
every day I'm learning more.
Yeah, every day for sure. Like every find I learn more. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to
now
with you guys one day.
Yeah, now you do a live stream too, right?
Yeah, Wednesday nights at 7 EST.
All right. And what's it called?
Wednesday Night Shenanigans.
Wednesday Night Shenanigans on JrzyRae Digs YouTube. So if you're free on Wednesdays, head over there and hang out with her. Any more questions, anyone? If not, we're going to sign off, right?
Yep.
Enjoyed the show. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
No problem, Mr. Buff. I enjoyed helping Charles with the streams. These
Yes.
streams they're getting better every time. I mean, like I said, the only way you can go is up.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Well, without your help, I'd probably still be on the giveaway part of it, but so I appreciate it.
No problem.
Take care, everyone, and thanks for stopping by. Have a safe week or 2 weeks, and we'll see you either the 22nd or the 29th, Saturday at 7 with another guest. Not sure who yet, but we're gonna have somebody. Take care.
I won't be missing it. Peace.
Later. Go Eagles! Yes. All right. Broadcast is ended.
All right. Good job.
Thank you so much.
Wait,
good luck. Good luck on that heating situation. That's a bummer.
Wait, it says still live countdown. Are you sure we're ended?
No, we're ended.
Okay. It says you're in the show yet.
Oh, maybe we are.
I don't think you ended it.
See, I was almost there. I almost had a flawless one.